Hello, Steffi here. It's time to talk real people, real lives. Today's episode is a journey. It's about a journey of self-discovery. Knowing yourself is the beginning of wisdom. And it is so important to know yourself, love yourself, and trust yourself. This is all about self-awareness. But sometimes we have to go on a journey of self-discovery. And our guest today, this is what she did. She went on a journey, and I can't wait to go on a journey with you to find out what she discovered on her journey. Are you excited too? Yes, I know you are. And we're going to speak to our guest right now. Stephanie, it's so cool to have you here. Honestly, I'm so excited. So we're going on the journey together? Mm-hmm. All right. So I've been reading a little bit about you. What's going on? I know you for a while actually now, eh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we haven't seen each other for a while, just from social media.
Yes.
Sometimes it works.
Yep.
So, and I found out you went on a journey, and a good journey. So why? Why did you go on a self-discovery journey? Why?
I did it because I feel as though there has to be more to life than the one I was living. I was really unhappy. I felt like I was living my dad's dream by being in his business, carry on his business, but I knew that that wasn't for me. That wasn't what lit my soul on fire. I knew there has to be more. So when I went to the first Pink Society event last November, where Kayla Anderson did her powerful inner child meditation, I was crying from the start to the end of the journey of the meditation, and I realized this inner child was about 5 years old. She was crying. I just didn't know why. I don't know what to do, but I knew there has to be more. So when I went back to Malaysia about February this year, just before the lockdown here in New Zealand.
I was to say, yeah, February.
Just got back just in time, but
oh, really?
About 1-2 weeks before the lockdown happened.
Yeah.
But my grandparents still living in my childhood home that I grew up in for the first 13 years of my life before I moved here in New Zealand. We were traveling through the same road every day in, day out, and this memory popped up. That inner child that I mentioned, that memory was, we traveled back to my mom's place from my grandparents actually, as my mom was a solo working mother at that time. So we had dinner at grandparents' place first before going back to mom's place, since I would spend daytime at my grandparents, because mom would drop me off either to school or to my grandparents' place so that she can go to work. In Malaysia, they don't work 9 to 5 like they do here in New Zealand or in many Western cultures where you have set hours.
Yeah.
You work really long days. So there, with the population that we have morning classes and evening classes.
Ah.
So either I'll go to school first or I'll go to my grandparents' place, then go to school.
Oh, split.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Depends if it's morning class or afternoon.
Yeah.
And then we'll always have dinner at my grandparents before we go back to my mom's place. So I remember this memory. Mom had just told me that there's this perfect daughter elsewhere. I had no idea that this perfect daughter wasn't real. Because see, I was about 5 years old. I was too young to know that this daughter was imaginary. I believed her. Mm-hmm. I really believed her, so I was bawling my eyes out. Because of that, what she told me, and that led to my core-limiting belief that nothing I do is ever good enough. And that flow on to 2 other limiting beliefs, that I'm not worthy of being seen and heard, and I'm not worthy of praise and love. And when Kayla, who did the inner child meditation, talked about a program that she was launching called Love to Live, I loved the sound of that program, and I knew right away that I had to sign up to that program, so I did.
Something triggered straight away. You heard it and you said, that's me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Her meditation that she did and that program named Love to Live.
So there was a reason you went to this. That was really from the universe, and you actually could see it, and you did listen to it, and you did it.
Yeah.
Wow. So tell me about when did it start? When did you start with the program?
The program started on the 24th of February
Okay.
this year.
Okay. Yeah.
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 So just like the meditation was
In November.
end of November last
Yeah.
year, 2019. The program was on the 24th February. And I'm so grateful and glad that I did it at that time because obviously lockdown happened.
Yeah.
So we were able to have online meetings. It was 8 weeks long.
Oh, cool.
We had 1 or 2 meetings a week. So she ran us through different pillars of self-love because she's a self-love coach.
Yeah.
So throughout that 8 weeks, I learned more and more about myself. We covered things like limiting beliefs, about ourselves, on self-care, rituals, self-discovery, self-awareness, that sort of stuff. So I learned throughout that 8 weeks. And then after that 8 weeks, I did another program with her called Embody, where she had 4 different coaches. It was only 4 weeks long. So this time she had people like who did a sound meditation journey, was a cacao ceremony, there was a somatic breath work, and there was another lady who did like, she's a yoni massage practitioner. But just throughout different things, I discovered more and more about myself. What came up with the somatic breath work, I actually did a program with her afterwards. Her name is Ravinia. What came up during that was I had a really different experience to everyone else from doing her breath work. A lot of people were crying and things like that, but I was just yawning and burping throughout, and I had no idea why. I was like, why does everyone have this experience?
Yeah. Why are you different?
Why am I so different? So afterwards, I messaged her, I private messaged her on Instagram. That's actually how we know most of the people is following them through Instagram or Facebook. Instagram's number 1. I firstly apologized to her for private messaging her, and then I asked her question: why was I yawning and burping throughout the breathwork while everyone else had this experience? And because everyone else had this experience, they shared during the call. I hold off because okay, I just didn't want to interrupt the conversation that was happening because mine was so different. I was like, okay, I'll just private message her. So I apologize. Naturally, that's what we've been brought up to do, to apologize.
I was just thinking, why would you apologize? Why? Okay,
Yeah. So she actually told me off for apologizing to her.
Yeah, good.
And then she said that we burp and yawn is our body's way of letting go of energy. Releasing the energy.
So everybody does it in a different way.
That's one of the ways,
Cool.
Movement, burping, yawning, that sort of thing. Just because we are energy, basically.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
This emotion is now a form of energy, so that's how we release it.
Cool. So those 4 weeks. So did you have every week a different coach, and then you had to practice it at home, or how does it work?
We can do it. I've been doing some cacao ceremonies, but mainly when like Tess Martin, she was the one that did the cacao ceremony in that program, or others who does ceremonies, I would jump onto theirs. But the breathwork is one that I can do myself. I just something I need to do more of, actually, because with the somatic breathwork, we breathe deep into our solar plexus and our sacral. That's where our emotions are stored, our traumas and everything is stored down there. So when we breathe into that area and we're releasing it, we're breathing it out.
Not putting it out,
Quite often it could be things like we could be screaming, we could be crying, we could be yelling, lots of words or whatever that just naturally comes out that need to be released, and you usually feel a lot better afterwards.
I think it's really, like you say, it's so important because lots of people live in the past. And because it's sitting there, now it has to come out. It's like it makes you free, and you actually can live in the now.
Yep.
No? But this is holding you back.
Yeah, and a lot of people just doesn't know what to do. So in that 4 weeks, it was amazing because I learned all these holistic tools. Instead of people going off to the doctor and then be prescribed things like antidepressant medication and psychology is fine. You actually have to talk it out. But this other way, the natural way, I think is more powerful. Is better for you than
the pills. The pills, they actually they don't solve the problem. They just minimize the symptoms.
They're just masking it.
Yeah, that's right. But last week it was actually in the newspaper. There's the increase of taking antidepressant pills, it increased dramatically over the last month. This is so scary. And you know the side effects from depression pills is actually suicide.
Yeah.
Prozac has 242 side effects. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Like actually you are the best example now really to spread the message to go the holistic way.
Yeah, I mean, I have.
'Cause it works.
It does. I mean, I'm so grateful that in most of my 20s, I've gone through depression and anxiety myself, and I guess for me, it's enough sense of self, of who I am, and of my family that what got me through. I didn't go off the rails where I think that I could easily go one in 4 ways. I could easily be an alcoholic,
Yeah.
be a drug addict,
Yeah.
end up in a mental institution, or might not be here at all.
Yeah.
But it was enough sense of self and family that got me through it. But I think a lot of people doesn't have that.
That's right.
And honestly, I myself had no idea I was going through depression. It wasn't until our All Blacks legend Sir John Kirwan fronting the mental health advertisement here in New Zealand that I realized, wait a minute, that's the symptoms that he was talking about. That's what I was having.
But yeah.
I had no idea.
You didn't realize you lived your life. You knew you weren't happy. You knew something wasn't right, but you didn't actually know. Okay, I can actually do something about it.
No, I didn't know.
No. Oh. So that was really the hint from the universe,
Yeah.
telling you, hey, Stephanie, it's time for some self-awareness. Go on this journey with me. So, what are you doing right now? Are you still with a coach, or you practice everything by yourself now?
Yeah, I'm still a coach because like I was talking before, it's going back a little bit. By that time, I've done 2 programs with Kayla. So that was 3 months
Yeah.
of coaching with her, and I was in my 3rd program with another coach called Leah. And during her program, I found myself staying up late until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, replying to nearly everyone's post in that group as I was sharing, because by that time I realized my purpose, which is to share my knowledge and wisdom to empower and support others.
That is so cool.
Because a lot of the people there were at the start of the journey, so they don't really know how they're feeling, how they're processing it. And with what I've gained so far in that 3 months, I just naturally did that. And from there, I realized that I wanted to be a coach myself, being a transformational coach myself to help others.
That is so good. And the good thing is, good and bad, you experienced it by yourself, so you know exactly what they're going through, and you can relate to them.
Yes.
And this is when you can actually give the right advice,
Yeah.
no? Then the right tools. That's important. This is good. So you're officially coach now, or are you still
I'm
in the
working
process?
towards it.
You're working for the
Yeah.
certificate.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
right now I've done 10 programs so far with 6 different coaches. And right now I'm working with a business coach, so he's helping me to actually work on my
Yeah.
coaching business. Because so right now I'm in what they call the know, like, and trust phase. It's getting my name out there, sharing contents and things like that. And ultimately, I would like to obviously launch programs. I've got program ideas in mind. Right now, I love to work one-on-one with people, because, like you say, it's just basically helping others going through what I've gone through myself,
Yeah.
and transformational journey themselves. So, as a transformational coach, to me means guiding people towards a transformational journey of their own, to find out and go for what it is that lights your soul on fire, because that's what I've done myself.
Yeah. Wow, this is powerful. I love it. I so love this. And like you say, you're putting out social media. Sometimes it's really good, you know. You build relationships. People can get to know you. People can trust you, and then they open up, and then you can automatically, your coaching business starts growing. That's actually how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. And so, do you still work with your dad in the family business as well? So family business during the day and your
Nighttime and weekends.
Oh my goodness! But the thing is, because you have such a passion for it, I can see in your eyes. They're like shining. Yes, I want to help. Like me, you know, we want to. This we are here to make a difference. But the thing is, then you don't mind your work till it's not work till 1 o'clock in the morning, because you know already you can make a difference.
Yeah.
And like you say, you're answering all those messages, and you know some of them. They say, "Oh my goodness, this is so cool. She's, you know, in contact with me. She's helping me." And even as, "Oh yeah, this is what I needed to hear today." You know already you made a difference to someone else.
Yeah, even before when I was sharing other people's things, and people commented how it was kind of their highlight is by what I share to others. It makes them happier, it makes them aware of these sort of things, and some of them in some ways have gone on to the self-discovery journey of themselves.
Yeah, I think to open up, this is what we really have to do. And then, like you say, people can relate to it in some way, and say, I've got the same.
Because we are all the same.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
In some way, we're all having some kind of problems, and life gives us roadworks, roadworks. So we have to do something, and we get stronger. I think this is the main thing. If life would be like this, it would be boring as well.
Oh yes, very boring.
Yeah, no. But this is now, it brings you in a totally new direction. So maybe one day you can't work for the family business anymore because all your coaching is taking over.
That would be my dream.
Yeah.
Plan. Yeah.
So you just don't want to do the one. You also want to be on stage and have because I know you're the Toastmaster. So speaking in front of an audience shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. It's been a while though.
yeah, that's right. But would you like to do this?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
So to really spread the message and help others. Wow, what a journey. I love doing this. Honestly, and hearing your story, and when I saw all the posts, coming up on Facebook, I was reading all of them and said, wow, this is really powerful.
Thank you.
And like with sharing your story, like unscripted, how it really is. This is how we can help others. This is the main thing. You really, all the writing, it came really from your heart. And this is how you connect with other people. And this is what we hope with our videos as well, to connect with them and say, yes, you know what, they can do it, I can do it. And like what we just said before, if one person say, this changed my life, job done. No?
Most definitely.
Yeah, this is awesome. So what message do you have for our because honestly, Stephanie, there are so many people out there sitting in the same boat. Is that, oh my goodness, I know my life is not what I really, really want to do. I'm not happy, I'm negative all the time, and they are just living day by day, but no excitement, no nothing really in the treadmill. So what would you suggest? How can they actually start going on the journey at the self-discovery? How can they do this? What would you say?
It's amazing with all the technology that we have now. Number one, I would say, is to follow someone inspiration on podcasts. Social media is the other way for inspirational people. Series wise, they share every day, like you say. It's just sharing their truth, sharing their knowledge with you. That's number two. Number three, read a book to expand your mind and knowledge. Another one would be to go to an event, like I went to the Pink Society event. That's the start of my journey.
Yeah.
Get yourself out of your comfort zone, and you get to meet other like-minded people. You can make some friends that way. Because it can be quite a lonely journey sometimes. There's people who's not in a journey themselves, they don't really understand what you're going through. So you can meet other like-minded people. The other thing you can do is take action. Find what your goal is, take action towards that goal. And that could be investing in a coach or a mentor who can actually guide you through your goal. So that'd be some steps to take. Podcast, social media, read a book, attend an event. Get a coach or a mentor.
Awesome. Wow, this is powerful. This is amazing, really. And like you say, when you find the coach, you can relate to, and also when you build a relationship with the coach, you need the right coach as well.
Definitely.
I think this is important. You can trust.
Yeah, you need the relatability.
It has to click. It has to click. It's like, oh yeah, that's the right coach I want to work with. And then you open up really from the deep inside and share what's sitting in there.
Yeah, you work, things are so deep in there. You need to have built that trust with that particular coach, that you actually feel comfortable to actually open up to share all those things.
Yeah.
If you don't have that connection, then it's just not gonna.
Yeah. But there are heaps of coaches outside, so you really can choose. But like you said, like you went to this event, and the universe, told you, you go to this event, and then suddenly everything was falling into place.
Yeah.
So we really also have to learn how to listen to the universe.
Yep.
You know, don't be so busy with whatever's going on in your life, and then actually you don't see the opportunities.
Yeah, because we are so busy living, doing all the time. We're actually living in here, in our mind, that's in the masculine world. But we need to be in our heart, and that's where we connect to the universe, to our higher self as well.
Yeah.
Higher self, the best version of ourselves is in here. But when we're so busy living in here, we lose that connection. We lose the connection to our intuition, to our inner voice.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't listen to it, and then that's when we miss all the signs and the news. We actually what we should do, but we miss it.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
But you did listen, and you had an awesome journey, and you're still on your journey.
Still on my journey. I will not be off it. I'm just so grateful to have started this journey.
Yeah. Honestly, thank you so much for sharing. It's absolutely amazing, your story, and I can't wait to see where you say maybe in a year, when you say, Steffi, remember a year ago I actually just finished my coaching. You remember? And then next, oh yes, now I'm doing events, now I do this, and now I do big coaching sessions, and this is what you want to do. So really, you chase your dream now.
Yeah.
You're unstoppable.
Thank you.
Oh, that's cool. Give me 5. Yay!
Thank you
I
so much
love
for
it.
having me.
That's so cool, Stephanie. Stephanie and Steffi today. That's cool. Well, I didn't make it to Stephanie. I complained for 55 years. I'm short. My name is short. That's life. Yes. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Honestly, you definitely make a difference with this story. Definitely. Wow. Another amazing, inspiring story. So are you on a journey? You want to go on a journey? I think it's time to start living. As we all know, life can be very short. So I want to ask you to do your homework and ask yourself, what does happiness mean to you? And how can you become more positive? And also, what do you love about yourself? Find those answers. Go to your happy place, find those answers, and start your journey of self-discovering. As we just heard from Stephanie, it's an amazing journey, and we all should experience such amazing experience. So start your journey of self-discovery today. No more holding you back. Today is the day. So remember, we are on this journey together. Let's start the conversation, share your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel. Enjoy life, live in the moment, and most of all, be unstoppable. You are worth it, and that's all that matters. It's time to talk. Bye for now. See you soon.